Okay, hi everybody. So we're doing the stitching on the badger. I'm going to start off with the palest areas. I say that, I might change my mind halfway through, but I have got some wadding just on what will be on the top of my box canvas. So that doesn't go down the sides because I find it makes the corners too bulky. And then I've got just a binding that I've got that I've sort of put an edge of fusible on just to stick all the way around, and that's what will mostly go around the sides. So I've got a free motion foot on. I think that's about it really. I've got white cotton in looking for my tweezers, can't see them. Anyway, there we go. Because this is pretty, all the pieces are fairly large, I'll be going round most of them. That's probably on the background, I'll probably just do like a meander here and there. But most of the pieces on the badger I'll be individually sewing just the way around because the pieces are quite big on it. I actually realised, I don't know if you remember, when I put this piece together I got a split in this piece of material. I still used it, so I'm wondering, I think I might just do like a meandering pattern on here just to distract from the fact that, because I can still see the split. I was hoping it would join together a bit better, but it hasn't. So I think what I will do is go round this piece and then do a meandering bit in it just to distract from that a bit. It should still look quite nice, I think. Nice and gentle, moving it around. You're not getting the fashion police out, they're not going to... As I do my meander, I'm just going to go a little bit quicker, just so I don't get very clunky corners. Just makes a smoother line, I find. Just over that split, I'm going to go doubly. Wow. Just let it go all over the place. That's fine. Let's see if I can get to an edge again. Then go down to this other white piece down here. And then what I need to do is tuck this all back behind a piece of binding. That's it. That's it. And the binding will be the very last bit that I sew, so that there's no, it doesn't pull anywhere, if you see what I mean. So it keeps it nice and flat. If you do the binding first, sometimes you find you get ruching up in it, so we'll leave that till the last part. So I've got a bit more white to do up here. Again, just going around it. Should have cut that off. You don't really need to go around this. Once you've done one edge, you don't really need to go around again, to be honest. Over to the ear bit. What I have discovered is I don't have a lot of options in the purple cotton range in my collection. I obviously don't do a lot in purple, so I am a bit restricted to what I can use. I probably use, I don't know, maybe even blue might work, I don't know, we'll see. I've got a pale purple, and I've got a grey purple. But not really a... Oh, I've got burgundy, that might work. Just put a little bit in the light of the eye. And we're going around the moon. I'm going to put some little circles on my moon, like little craters, probably only in the white bits, and then maybe the pinkier bits flat. that off there, and then go over. Just move myself around a bit. And start over here, I think. There we go. So you can kind of see what I've done with that. It's not mega neat. I don't proclaim to be a very good sewer. But I do my best. Okay, so we're going to change colour. So I'm going to change the bobbin as well. So we'll go on to black, I think. Try and get it all in the right way around. Excuse me while I change my cotton over. Managed to get it all tied up round on my stand. There we go. Okay, this is what I mostly use. It's Madeira embroidery thread, 40. Works well for me, but I'm sure there's lots of other products that work just as well. Okay, and I'm just gonna, if I can find my scissors, I'm just gonna trim off all my edges, my threads. Here we go. Which I should have done already. Should have done it as I did it, but I didn't. Okay, so we're on to black. So obviously we're doing all black areas. I'm going over the black as well in some of those really dark purple areas because, as I said, I haven't got a great selection of purple threads, so I think it'll work fine. Let's face it, we use the purple as the dark purple as a substitute for black anyway, just to give it a bit more interest. So using the black thread should work fine. Got this little black area down here which has got multiple different blacks in, so I'm going to do the same as I did with that split, and I'm going to do a meander within it as well, just to make sure everything is tied down. Okay. Quite a delicate little area. Got quite a lot of stitching in there. Try not to fray it too much, that's the real challenge. Going across the very dark purple again. And again, I've got an area of multiple little smaller pieces of black. Got some little areas in here that my white wadding is showing through, so I'm just going to give it a bit more thread in there. There's another bit. Obviously didn't fill it in very well. It'll work fine. A bit more stitching in there. Door's looking a bit wobbly. Okay. We haven't managed to get through there, so let's just trim that off. So I've missed a line there, missed a bit there, so I'm just going to go back and do it in. Missed the shape off a bit. Because I've done that, I think I might add a bit of shape to it. Just echo it round a bit. You can pretty much do whatever you like really when it comes to, bobbin's not cutting very well, your sewing. Just experiment. Go up here and do this bit and then come back down. There we go. Some up here. Okay, I think that is all of my black done as well. Alright, so I'm going to go on to my pale purples and just get the whole thing finished off, and then I'll show you what it looks like at the end. So hold on. So here we go, all finished and stapled onto my box canvas. As you can see, I do a zigzag round the edge of the binding that I put on, and if we go closer you can see some of my stitching. So I've just basically gone round most things, occasionally done a bit of a meander just to bring a different texture to it. But there we go, and it's all on my frame, all ready to hang on the wall. So there we go, another project all done and dusted. Thanks very much.